So we're back on the Mana Symbol channel doing a little bit of a run back. So we played this list on Friday. We 5-0'd with it. It was some fantastic gameplay with some pretty lucky matchup spread. With the Blue Moon League that Jacob and I just played with Jacob Comiskey guessing on the stream just now, we'd probably be a lot less successful, but this is Mardu Saga Boom. So we're playing Urza Saga. We're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards that combo with both Boom Bust and Cleansing Wildfire. So we can either play Rampant Growth that draws us an extra card, or we can destroy one of our opponent's lands and do nothing to our own mana base. We've got a very strange split of removal that worked really, really well. Nice toolbox package for Urza Saga. We got some dams. This being a split card of Terminate and Wrath of God was a really big deal. I mean, I guess Dreadbore and Wrath of God is a little more appropriate since this is sorcery speed. But this card was really good, really impressive. Then Lingering Souls was unbelievable. And Vindicate was also very strong. So instead of playing Stone Rain, we're playing Vindicate. So truly, we have 8 Stone Rain effects. And that actually was more than enough in a couple to steal a couple games from some of the low land count decks in the format. So someone's already commenting on Karn, Scion of Urza. So yeah, this is a 4 mana sorcery sorcery speed threat, but 6 loyalty is huge. Obviously, you can still get Unholy Heated, but it is a card drawing engine with some selection tied in, which is really nice. And then it generates Karnstructs, which you're already building your deck to sort of leverage a little bit. So it was just way more impressive than I would have thought. And yeah, Lingering Souls is really good in this format right now, with there being a bit of a downswing in the Urza Saga decks that would have Trample. Lingering Souls is just super inconvenient for a lot of decks to deal with. That was the way it felt like last night. We got Furied once, and I think we still ended up winning that game because the next Lingering Souls just blocked it for 4 turns. Some of the sideboard was a little meh, but we also didn't run into any Cascade matchups, so we'll be thankful we have some number of Drannith Magistrate if and when we do. Let's just hop into the league. This is one of those decks that maybe it's just going to be a horrible train wreck this time around, but either way, I'm going to have some fun. Yeah, I played Lingering Souls in Mardu Pyromancer way back, and I mean, obviously in that deck it had the synergy of creating the additional token if you had a Pyromancer out, but just the Souls itself was really spectacular a lot of the time. I mean, it is a surprisingly great Magic card. For all the drummer questions from earlier, what it was, someone had some. Oh, that thanks. On Stream Decker, I thought I moved it over, but oh no, I went to move it over and then I forgot. There we go. No, I did move it over. Huh? Or it said I did. Anyway, it's over now. So drummery stuff, or no, someone who made a joke about me liking some band. It's like, well, when I was a teenager, I was super into like Metallica, Megadeth. Iron Maiden is still like my favorite of that kind of old school metal kind of era of stuff. He likes hair metal. I do like hair metal. I absolutely do like hair metal. I mean, that's just a fact. Like, and I know what you're like. I'm talking like 80s, big beautiful choruses, Home Sweet Home from Motley. I mean, obviously Motley Crue is sort of like that grungy late stage hair metal, but I do enjoy some hair metal. We're on the draw in the dark. It's not great, but they have no companion. All right, let's see where this goes. Well, I mean, by the time they got to things like Motley Crue, it was like a lot more. Damn it! It was a lot more. Yeah, I love that song, Affinity Friendly Artifacts. Love playing it live. Again, Motley Crue is from that same like Guns N' Roses era where it got like a lot dirtier sounding. That's frustrating. Well, we have double removal for Ragavan, so that's something. Oh, I could have played the Plains to Kill them. What was I doing? Sorry, people were distracting me with a bunch of things about the like. You probably paid attention. Like I had to fix the deck list. I had to fix this. I had to fix that. I was like, nonstop. Crap. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. I'm not blaming chat. I'm definitely blaming me. I'm just saying I screwed up, and here's my bad excuse. Poison is also the same. Singer is a nice guy, though. Oh, good to know. Whoa. So, am I vindicating Ren in 6? I feel like that's what I'm doing. And then the souls should let us deal with the Liliana. I would like to draw... Yeah. Because we can map for Saga, play souls out of the graveyard. Yeah, exactly. Unless we draw a land. Jesus. That's a draw. I guess if they have a removal spell... No, if they have double removal, they could get the Liliana Edict, or Ultimate, but that's... Oh, maybe they have double removal spell and they get the Liliana Ultimate. Oh, they gotta have Kolaghan's Command here? Yikes. Yep. Gave us the bully target? Well, I mean, they're getting into a position where it's gonna be really annoying. I mean, they are down to 2 cards in hand. They gotta play something. I don't have double black, so I actually can't double... Jeez. What a draw. Yeah, but the thing is, this is not Boomerjun. They're playing Season Pyromancer. They're playing Ragavans, and I let them get the free tempo advantage early in the game, so... Well, more to the point, my colors have been all screwy all game. I was expecting to draw more lands than this. which is obviously like... I'm going to try to draw land. Yeah. All right, got it. So make the construct in response, I guess. Okay. I believe we choose the pile we are sacrificing. It'll tell you in the prompt on the left. Thanks for the follow there, G4BU. Gabu? Gabu. Choose a pile to sacrifice. So we'll sacrifice this one. We get to search. So this looks bad, but it's not as bad as it looks. I'll just get the Savai Triome. They have 2 cards in hand, so this could easily go completely screwy anyway, but... Yes, I'll take the 2. Opponent, you're the one at 11. I'm going to tell you how to live your life, but, yeah, I think that was a really bad split. And I'm not going to call my opponent out, but, like... I kind of want to get Soul Guide Lantern, but I think I have to get Map. You'd be on Spear? I just don't feel like I need Spear right now. I feel like I want something that either ups my resources or reduces theirs. We aren't blocked by tokens forever. If that's the line they're going down, that's I'm not afraid of that. If they literally don't have any way to spend their mana other than making 2 elemental tokens right now, I'm very happy. Like, attacking with Raging Ravine here, that gives them time. I mean, yeah, I agree, but it also gives us time. I feel like we can pull through eventually. Yeah, we have stuff to do. We just need to make sure we have the mana to do it. Which now, now I can get Saga, make souls. I don't know. I went the way I went. I'm comfortable with my decision. I feel like I'll trade here. No, I won't. I'll just crack them back. I'll take 4. I have enough life. And then next turn I can have Fatal Push for that. Depending on what we draw out. They have land into nothing. Like, this is, like, we're very close to just killing them right now. Crack map and push? Yeah. That seems really good. Unless they have their own push or a bolt. I don't know. I kind of want to just go Soul Guide Lantern crack. Or attack Soul Guide Lantern, the dead Pyromancer, and then play Lingering Souls. I think that's better. I think that's way better. Yep. Oh. Grab an artifact land with the map and still play the lanterns. You guys would be a 5/5. I mean, but this insulates me from a Liliana. I don't know. I think I liked my line. Willing to accept that it wasn't the best one. Okay. I think out of this sideboard, the only thing I want is Rip. Probably shuts down a good chunk of their deck. Ran 6. Theoretically, there's some number of Kroxa. They had Seasoned Pyromancer. No, this is the same list I played yesterday at Dark Streams. I just intended to record a league with the 5-0. The list from the 5-0. I think I like going down to Liliana because they're probably better at that kind of game than I am. Oh, Engineered Explosives is not great in this matchup. Do we have anything that particularly plays out of our graveyard that I'm messing up here? Just the Flagstones. There's only 3 of them. Alright. Alright, let's not screw up the Prismatic Ending this time, huh? Yep, hand is gold. So, yeah, let's go ahead and ramp. Is 18 really the right number of lands for Shadow? For GDS? It used to be 17, so yeah, I guess so. Pretty sure it used to be 17. Opponent chose to spend their first 2 turns doing factual nothing. Alright, opponent, please Liliana me. My body is ready. Grist? You got it. This does kill Planeswalkers. So, do I just want to exile it right now? I think so. Dry boomer. Alright, 3 colors. I love streamer Mr. Seri, who's from Greece, and he calls it greased. And I just, every time I just hear greased, and I'm like, yeah, that Planeswalker is greased. That's one greased up Planeswalker, I tell you. All right, I'm gonna fetch untapped Plains, go A side Lingering Souls plus Cleansing Wildfire. Just keep ramping here. Just keep denying them any reasonable targets for anything. I can Cleansing Wildfire first, see what we draw. Still have, yeah. Greased. Greased. The card is greased. He's greasy. Oh, no, this is way better. Nice green mana, nerd. Stone Rain. Pew! No, please, K-Common response. No green mana. Love it. One straw penny. One halfpenny. I think a halfpenny is a half a penny. It's a half penny. I know it is a real thing in, like, old English slang. Greased lightning. Love it. I think I'm going to hold the extra bridge here. I got a lot of lands in play. And if they start K-comming... I've got 2 bolts that I don't need. It's fine. We'll be fine. Vindicate is so mean. Yeah, it's great. You gotta bop them. Just bop rockin' beats. Bop rockin' beats. Oh no, Bloodbraid Elf. I'll never financially recover from this. Into a Ragavan. That's very cute. Would you like to attack? I'll take one. It's so good. So here's my 5/5. So, you know, enjoy that. So they have the 3/2. I'm gonna attack with 3 spirits. I actually think I probably shouldn't have grabbed the Kaheera, but like playing the double bolt was valuable. It also blanks any discard they could potentially have. Yeah, they finally play a discard spell. I'm letting that resolve. Yeah, it was better not to grab Kaheera this turn. I think our hand can orphan get away with it. Get out of here. That is too good of a pun. I love you. I love this chat. What are you gonna trophy my Karn? Punishment. Wow! That's horrible. Jesus flipping flip. Yeah, that's insane. I did not see that coming. In a vacuum, I could have... Alright, so we just do this. And then we just hope the Ragavan doesn't hit anything scary. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Aptly named. They got boom bust. They can sack one of their lands to kill one of my... Like, my Savai Triome? They had a bolt in their hand? Holy crap. Jesus, opponent. Alright. Wow. I was not ready to get savage that hard. Okay, so we just damn the monkey. Damn the monkey! Well, that was horrifying. The bolt was just unbelievable. Damn opposed. Damn opposed. It's a good quote. It's a good quote. What is this? K-Com on the Bloodbraid Elf. Yeah, that was unreal, Exodus. I agree. That was pretty outstanding. I don't know if I've ever experienced a blowout that bad. And then the K-Com into Bloodbraid. Oh, fuck! Come on, man! Just chill the fuck out. Sorry, that's just unreasonable. Damn War Widow. Yeah. All right, what do you got? You gotta be kidding me. Wow. What now we're dead. Like I can't imagine us coming back from that. Although 4/4, it's helpful. Yeah. I was not ready for the punishment at all. I don't think I've ever had that card cast against me, or if I have, it's never been anywhere close to the same impact. I think I've maybe had it played against me and it killed like 2 constructs in a saga, but not like all the spirit tokens too. There's finally the Kroxa, like 8 turns after I sacked the Lantern. Yeah. I don't think this is beating Kroxa. Nope. All right. You can say that, Rock Stacker Stan, but like the punishment was just, I mean, that was unreasonable. I don't know what number they're playing, and I don't know how I can reasonably play around it for this next game, but I'll do what I can. Hopefully we get a good boom bust game. Yeah, that game definitely felt like we did something wrong to deserve that. We just got like horribly. Yeah, we got hard. This hand is really bad. There we go. So we're just looking to dodge turn 1 discard. And then we should lock this up pretty quickly. Actually, if it's IOK, they can't take Boom Bust. That's funny. What's up, Fusion Blaze? Monkey. Okay, monkey's fine. So we get hit by monkey once. Oh my god, they're gonna have land Ren 6, aren't they? Come on. Come on! Fuck! Come on! Oh. Alright. Okay, now they're gonna have the punishment again, and we're just gonna be. I mean, it's a totally reasonable play. It's a very reasonable keep. Monkey is a really annoying addition to Jund. This means they have another removal spell, huh? Yep. All right. It's fine. We never ran into anything that lined up at perfect. Sometimes the opponent's has cards too. Well, yeah, but this was just like pretty unreasonable, right? Like it's not unreasonable for Jund to draw this. It's like Yeah, Monkey is just an obnoxious addition to Magic. I don't know if it's too good or whatever. I don't know, but it's definitely obnoxious. That is my objection to Monkey. It's not. I don't think you can blame Monkey on Fire Design, because Monkey came so long after Fire Design's introduction and failures that no, it's that now we're just doing modern design. This is just modern card design. What are GDS's good matchups? Sorry, I'm just scooping out of this one. So we lost to Jund 1-2 there. I mean, we got horrifically sacked by Crime Punishment, which I wasn't ready for at all. And then Game 3 was just a shit show. What are GDS's good matchups? It's a tempo deck, so anything that's trying to resolve spells that cost 3 or 4 should be a cakewalk for GDS. Anything that's synergistic is going to be very weak to you because you have discard spells and cheap counter magic and cheap burn spells. Creature combo might be a small exception. I'm not sure. Yeah, I agree, Dry Boomer. Like, Ragavan is super tilting in terms of the fact that it was printed as a mythic, etc. Oh, no problem, Smear Bito. I was super not ready for the Crime Punishment that ate me alive in Game 2. And then Game 3 was just a tilt when you had Ragavan into Ren and 6 like that. And I didn't have... I had to ship a really bad 7 that had 2 bolts that could have dealt with the monkey, but it didn't have anything else going on for it. And then, you know, you had the perfect foil. But it was a good three game series, and I was actually. It's funny because you actually highlight a great point that I was saying earlier when I had Jacob Comiskey on the last league, which is Boomer Jund is a very reasonable deck right now. It actually attacks the metagame in a way that a lot of decks just aren't ready for, and so it actually sort of like after you gave the like yes, there are a bunch of decks in the metagame that are just going to house you like the Saga Gen decks, but. Hey, thanks for the sub there, friend. The worst part about Ragavan is how hopeless you feel against it on the draw. Like, you have to play like 8 pieces of instant speed interaction for you to feel good on the draw. Is Stubbs something... Well, you said GDS, not dress down GDS, which I... Apparently, I'm wrong for saying that Dress Down is a, quote, different, you know, version of GDS. The GDS that I remember would play 4 Stubbs main, usually, or 3 at the very lowest. Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, I have seen a lot of evidence, like, on Reddit, there was someone who won a 1K playing Boomer Jund, right? And, like, it's just because a lot of people just aren't prepared for it, like, and it's a very hard deck to metagame against. In paper today, I played Jeskai Urza, and I got beat up only by one deck, Boomer Jund, because they had all sorts of 2-for-1s and K commands. I mean, I would say we should get rid of Luris first. I think the monkey shouldn't have been printed in the first place. That's why it should be banned. But the problem is, like, I really hate to have to say this, but, like, the financial investment side of monkey is just so stupid. Like, it's a mythic that they can't... I mean, they banned Uro, which was, like, at the time was, like, an $80 card, so... I don't know. I agree with everything you said, Last God. I mean, it should just be like the regular price, right? It's whatever the regular price for packs is right now, which I think is $5. But please let me keep my monkeys for another 6 months. That's all I want. But like, you shouldn't have been forced to buy them in the first place. What? Okay, 4-color Lurrus. I mean, I don't want to say that, Carrion, but like, yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's my contention, Canada Man. But more to the point, the thing that's annoying about Lurrus is ridiculous in both bobble and non-bobble decks, right? There's only exactly one deck I can think of that plays bobble without playing Lurrus, and that's Blue-Red Murktide. Because Murktide Region is so good, it's worth it. And that's just, like, come on. And I'd like to see what the metagame looked like if we got rid of Lurrus. Like, Hammer Time shouldn't have Lurrus. There shouldn't be control decks and combo decks and aggro decks with Lurrus. The Urza decks with Emery also plays bobble. Yeah, but the Urza decks with Emery aren't winning. The Urza decks with Emery lose. The Urza decks without Emery win. That's my general feeling on them, and I've played a lot of Urza. And I pay a lot of attention to Urza decks where I can. Well, yeah, Emery and Bobble is super fair. That's the thing. If you've ever played Emery with Bobble, it's like the number of turn 1 Emerys you get is very low, and it is comparatively very fair. Sorry, let me make sure Stream Decker hops in. Apparently it left the channel again. I checked with I was in Doomwake's channel at the beginning of today, and apparently it's been doing the same thing to him. No, there's a Stream Decker list. It's just the Stream Decker bot keeps leaving my chat. Okay, all right, we're here now. Yeah, it's really frustrating for you. And then sometimes you have to do it midstream, which is even more frustrating. It was a little column A, column B, Carrion Lich on Get Probe. Get Probe is a ridiculous card. It's just not... Yeah, not only did it help Last God, it literally solved all the lag problems. We played through the entire last league, no lag problems. Same with the other night on stream. Muting was the answer. It's crazy. It makes no sense. They play Lurrus, sure. And they have the seal to replay next turn in response to Lurrus. So I have to find a way to kill Lurrus in response to... So we would play the EE on 3 next turn. Hopefully they don't have a discard spell right now. Exactly. Bauble would be much less... You would not have control decks that run 4 copies of Mishra's Bauble without a Lurrus. It's a good Delirium enabler, but it's also so good with DRC that, like, it's very rare you'd play those cards without playing them together. I really wish I had one more land here. That said, I could take them off of black Wait, they didn't seal of removal their Lurrus? What the hell does that mean? Would I rather take them off of green or blue if I have the option? Well, let's take them off of blue because... yeah, maybe they don't know how seal works. Maybe they had some idea for how to get around it. I have no idea. Killing Stomping Around takes them off more colors. All right. Yeah, I mean... The problem, Kaya, with taking them off of green is it meant that I had to play Vindicate with no... They probably play Ghost. I agree with you, but it means that I had to play Vindicate with no mana open and them having a blue-black land open, which they probably played Stubborn Denial. And then I get got that way. And I have an EE for a Goyf. So... That's... Don't get got. I'll do my best. Does this count? So I can't TBR... I think we just go A-side here. Just tap off the EE. And just don't worry about it. There is a way I could get got here. I probably won't die, but there's definitely like a chance that something untoward happens. But being able to chump block, then equip Shadowspear and start cracking. Abrupt Decay would suck here. What, on the EE? It's not that bad. Okay, but Wine of the Veins, you just said that WotC doesn't like cards that jam into any deck and make it better. Bauble does not do that. You need synergy for Bauble. You need synergy to play Bauble. Just one more time. You need synergy to play Bauble. Just like you need to play with the Lurrus restriction. The problem I have with Lurrus is Lurrus goes into aggro, mid-range, combo, control, and tempo decks. That's the problem I have with Lurrus. Oh, right. They have... Seal, but we can get them to pop it by equipping the... Yeah, okay. Still looking pretty good for us. We need a TBR on your green mana. They bounced my other spirit. Sure. Bauble is seeing play in a ridiculous amount of decks if you check the stats. Well, as someone who is very up on the metagame, like, what exactly are you saying? Like what, other than what I have mentioned here, like what companions were a mistake? Well, absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to argue that point. I think companions are a very fun idea, horrifically executed. Horrifically executed. Lutri is fun, but the like Lurrus should have restricted you from playing spells that were higher than 3 CMC. Does that make it unplayable? If it makes it unplayable, you shouldn't have gotten it in the first place. But I don't think Bauble is seeing play in any decks where it doesn't, quote, belong. Urian and Lurrus were too strong? I don't think Urian is too strong. I remember back when Baubles came out only at Christmas time. I hate Jegantha, though, because Jegantha's ability basically just doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the companion idea was cute, but it should have been axed. It's like... Yeah, see, like, Bauble's not even play... Bauble's not seeing play in Urza. They assumed everyone wanted every format to be Commander. I don't think that's true, because I think the developers would have been more on the side of, wait a minute, this is increasing the repeat play patterns. Aren't we supposed to be not doing that? So I think we block here. I honestly think I'm comfortable to take the 3, and then my life total becomes 16, and it's just a 4/4. There's no official pronunciation, Tank Dunklin, so say it how you want to say it. I say Orion because Orion is a real word. It's a constellation. So the reason I'm not sacking the EE is because the potential of them having more Tarmogoyf or Scourge of the Skyclaves. So the reason I say Orion is because Orion is a real word, and I just add a Y sound in front of it. That's why I do what I do, how I do. Equipping Shadowspear means I can't activate Saga and activate EE. The chump block from the Spirit token on the Shadow. The token from Saga is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So it's actually trades with the Scourge. So I think we just pass here. Have the Spirit go on... Yeah. And I can still crack the EE if I need to. Bauble is the 7th most played card in Modern. 4% higher than Ragavan, 5% higher than DRC. That's a lot of decks. I agree with you, but, like, that's also considering a lot of decks, like, it's just... It is colorless, so that's going to be counted slightly higher than other things. But, like, it's not in Hammer Time. It's not in the Jund Sagavan lists. Because they don't play DRC. Yeah, literally the same. More decks are playing Alpine Moon than are playing Urza Saga. Is that wrong? I know it also hates Ontron, but it is in Judd Saga, man. Yeah, that makes sense. I hadn't played the deck enough to. You just built it right on. I do like that deck an awful lot. So let's go ahead and block like I said I was going to block. Means I'm not really dealing with the Shadow. What if I take a hit for... Oh, what if we block like this? Yeah, this seems gross. I guess they could TBR and hit me for 13. Yeah. So now they're on lethal, so I have to respond. We pop the E and we probably die right afterwards of them bolting themselves. But, okay, opponent, but you didn't need to... Okay. Sure. Alright, so... Yeah, that's fine. Jeez. As I said, my 5-0 league got a very lucky matchup spread. This has been less kind. Four-color Luris Scourge Shadow. I mean, I agree one of the veins, but we've transitioned into an era of Modern right now where it almost feels like there's one rotation that happens on power level every 6 months, and then there's another rotation that happens every 6 months that's just bannings, which is not a advisable or healthy place for the metagame to be. But that's where we are right now. Well, Modern is better now than before MH2. It is more diverse and interesting. I fully admit and agree with... Sorry, not admit. I agree to that statement. Modern is better now than pre-MH2. Pre-MH2 was fine. Pre-MH2 was fine. There was blue-red prowess. There was some black-red stuff. There was Through the Breach. There was my Velomachus Turns deck. There was... Oh, yeah, Esper Control. There was Titan. There was a lot of stuff floating around. I mean, it was fine, but it's better now. I do enjoy the games now, and I feel like there's a higher level of diversity. Rip. Hey, opponent, rip. Hi, Blitz. Yeah, Heliod. Heliod is reasonable. It's just miserable to play online. It's not as good as it was, too, which I think means less people will play it. It certainly is more expensive now. I agree, and I'm not happy about that point, but that's not really the commentary at all at the moment. Is that true? Yeah, it's absolutely true, and it's annoying. I hate that. I don't want the format to be more expensive. I wanted it to be cheaper. The fetch land reprint was supposed to fix things. So they've got a 1/1, huh? Play Drossforge Bridge, pass the turn with next turn Wrath of God. Yeah, it absolutely lowered the price of the fetch land. But it also crazy and ended up crazy pumping the prices of the format on average, which... I mean, that was Modern Horizons 1 Last God. The guys on Faithless Brewing phrased it best, which is that they WotC realized that the Modern community was under-monetized. It's like Commander. Like, Commander happened right before Modern with this stuff. They were like, huh, you know, people like this format. What if we designed cards for that format and then sold them to the players? I know, wild, but Jim, just stick with me on this one. I think I got something here. Well, sure, Dry Boomer, but yeah, people were also asking for... Oh, I should have seen this potential play. So now I have to pay for this, and then they can kill it. Ah, what the fuck? Oh, they're just going to try to kill me, huh? Oh, they're making the Death Shadow a 4/4 in response. Okay, this is fine, because now I don't have to pay for this, and I get to damn the Shadow. So this is fine. Thanks, opponent. You made this super clear for me. You thought you were so clever. Yeah, so the whole Pauper thing, I mean, obviously that's a shit show. Obviously that sucks. But one thing I will say about it is there can't be any other format that's so small that number of players could actually do something like that to affect change. Which, you know, for whatever that's worth. I don't know if that's worth anything to anyone. Ooh, all right. I'll just pass here. I know if they just draw a discard, that means... I guess I'm playing around them having stub and discard. Yeah, I think so. So they didn't shock, probably means they're on... they don't have a shadow in hand. 4 cards, though. I have no idea what they could be. Pauper isn't usually that small. In fact, pre-Modern Horizons 2, there was no way you could have pulled that off. Sure. But I would say Pioneer has obviously suffered a lot of problems, Dry Boomer, and it's not that small. I don't think you could pull off the 60 basic land thing in Pioneer to affect change. Now, obviously, Pioneer is a little bit more healthy, which means they're not incentivized to do that, thanks to the follow their Wine of the Veins. Deck the other day with Eldrazi Displacer and Fury, and I can't stop thinking about it. Curious how you or chat would build it. If Kaya's here, she is the #1 human being to have good input on that one. Immediately. I don't think... Jen and I, did you mean to get a video of chimps laughing? Because I skipped it. Edict. Fury and Eldrazi Displacer. Pauper was having problems with Chatterstorm and possibly the Artifact lands. Okay, you can take my Vindicate. Thanks, Exodus. I mean, it's sourced from the chat. Some of them are mine, but... Yeah, well... Okay, so if you're going to play Eldrazi Displacer and Fury, you should probably play Solitude too, right? Femrate and Tron are still in that format. Not sure 2 to 3 bans will fix it. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Nobody knew. Nobody knew Pauper could be so complicated. The professor, I think he's a professor. It's his name at least. Brian. He said it would be great. Eventually you drop the Eldrazi and just play Elementals. Yeah, that sounds like what would happen. I'm pretty sure that's the professor's name, Freak. I could be wrong. What's got the silver counter on it? A saga, you say? Very well. Hilarious are the most played Pauper events at Mare community ones at the moment are community ones where they have house band, the new lands, and storm cards. I mean, they would have to be in paper, so I don't know where you're having like popular paper events. And the online thing matters a lot, like a lot. Like we should not be ignoring a format endorsed by WotC being poorly policed for basically for any reason. Like there's just no excuse for that. All right, well played, opponent. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Ow, ow, ow. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yes, yes, go my robots, oppress them. It's just more commentary on Pauper in general, Housey. But it's like, if there's a format that they're officially supporting with tournaments, and there's a serious problem that many people in that community are, you know, for lack of a better term, united on, that is not okay. It's just not, and we shouldn't accept it. Or I could have gone for lethal here. It's fine. If my opponent wants to keep burning their clock on this game, that's fine. I don't give a shit. There's just no way they come back from this. What are you gonna do, Ragavan me? I'm just going to point at Omnath and Standard and call it a day. I mean, they banned it reasonably quickly. They don't have as much time to dick around with Standard because... Alright. I'll be right back. And we'll get game 3 here. Alright. Someone said they like Cleansing Wildfire. Alright, maybe. Oops. Thanks, Rangelraz. Decimator of provinces. I don't know. Wow, this is rough again. Deck, why you gotta do this to me? Opponent, you mulligan, right? Yeah, they did. I don't feel so bad mulliganing anymore. It's the right decision, sure, but now I feel good about doing it. I'm gonna ship the Marsh Flats and keep the double Saga hand. No, they're playing red mana. They could have Alpine Moon. If anyone doesn't know, God, I love pronouncing it Alpine Moon. It's not correct, really, realistically, but I think it's from the episode of The Simpsons with George Bush Sr. They mulled a 5. That's the Alpine horn that Herbert Cole gave me. Herbert Cole? That doesn't sound right. Stuart Cole? Someone Cole. Does anyone know American politics from the Bush Sr. era? Freak, you're old. Helmet Cole? Helmet Cole. It's got to be Helmet Cole. It was an H sound. Herbert, that's why I got Herbert. All right. Running low. Ugh. If Iron Maiden isn't the best band in the world, I don't want to know what is. This is kind of annoying. If I want to play Dam on 2, then I can't Cleansing Wildfire. So the question is, but if I set up for Dam, it means I'm opening myself up to Scourge of the Skyclave. So let's just play as if we're going to Cleansing Wildfire. Double Bobble Hand. That is not strength opponent. They didn't have mana. So on one hand, if I Cleansing Wildfire and they have a stub, they fire it off 10 out of 10. On the other hand, they're missing their land drops. So we're going to do this. We're going to Vindicate next turn with the Urza Saga. Show me the stub. Yeah, good for you. They should play a threat this turn. Freak. I'm sorry. I as someone who I make the joke I'm old all the time and I'm 31. So like I'm not trying to like if it is something you're touchy about, message me, we can talk about it. I'm sorry. But all I mean is you're from the generation like half a generation before mine. Opponent said poop. Not poop? Question mark? Yeah. I figured you did. I'm just, you know. I may be an asshole, but I'm not a dick. All right, so let's eat their stub or Inquisition. I'll eat the stub. Yeah. Okay, so Dragon Rage drops out of the air. I should have cast this off of because they can seal of removal my construct token. That's okay. Well, we'll see how this turn goes. There's actually a bunch of ways this could shake out. Wow, they're hitting the lands finally, huh? It is funny. Oh, please play like a Tarmogoyf. Still want someone to define old? You're only as old as you feel. Yep. Halsey, next year's sets are Neon Genesis Kamigawa. Why now? I mean, that's fine. Just okay. Neon Genesis Kamigawa, Streets of New Capenna, which I have commentary on. Then Dominaria United and The Brothers War, which I'm super excited about both those sets. Yeah, I know, Kat. I'm being goofy. Yeah, Neon Dynasty is the correct name for this set. Bye, friends. Urza better be busted. I would like a more busted Mishra, actually. Sorry, Mishra. People have gotten to me with that. Character's name is Mishra. So we go Vindicate now, then they maybe draw land, they buy their Luris, we get Rest in Peace. We need more weeb shit. I mean, yeah. Kinda wish we'd go back to block construct. Well, we don't have blocks right now, so we can't have block constructed. I mean, you could have like a single year constructed. I'd like a take on Urza like Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh. I don't think I'd be... I personally would not be very happy with that. I should have fetched Saga, played Rest in Peace. It's fine. This is fine. You're scared of the Brothers War? Yeah, I think... In theory, that's totally reasonable, but I wouldn't worry about it. They've been pretty good recently about... Yes, there's also a new unset. You mean the Justice League? You think the Justice League are boring? I don't know if you're allowed to think that. Alright, so we got this one. Looks like. Yeah, I will say something I've noticed about the recent, like the shift to the 1-1-1-1 model, or the 3-in-1 model if they want to call it that. I mean, it's not really. It has meant that they've yeah, I don't know. It just feels like over tunnel visioned. Man, the opponent is just sticking in this. What a trooper. Saga or Lingering Souls? Look at me, Saga. That's cute. Opponent was very, very nice in chat. Yeah, there's a Fortnite secret lair coming, yeah. We've all had our meltdown about that already, Halsey. It's funny, in my mind, I can't separate Fortnite and Overwatch anymore. Like, when I saw the Fortnite thing, I was like, oh, why didn't they put Tracer on the cover of this? When do I get to cast Frodo? 2023. You literally couldn't care less about it? Yeah, I mean... I have feelings and opinions on it. My feelings and opinions lost the fight, and therefore I'm just not going to be too fussed about it. Can I keep this on the draw? No. I mean, this is bad, but it's better. Would a Snapcatcher control deck play Rip against Boomer Jund? Not likely, no. They could. It's possible. It's probably not. No, the Lord of the Rings set is entirely new cards. The Lord of the Rings set is entirely new cards. It's intended to be introduced into Modern, but they did say this is not intended to be a Modern Horizons 3 power level. So... The only thing I care about, Kaya, is I didn't want non-Magic IP in Magic. And now it's there, and it's too late, and there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm just not really gonna, like... I'm not gonna go on about it. Like, I'm not gonna be sitting around just like, I can't believe they ruined my game. It's like, they didn't. What's the RC Discord? Ranald Chireball? Yeah, we do have 4 lightning bolts to deal with this Ragavan, but we gotta draw one. They got a Liliana off our deck. Well... Rules Committee. Oh, that makes sense. I think the most important thing is, like, no matter what you disagree with about the game, there's no point for you, like, don't be the jerk to the other human beings. I don't know anything about the Commander's Rule Committee in any reasonable depth, other than I think their vision of the format is woefully misguided. I don't know what it is, but I think it's awful. The Commander ban list is either way too permissive or nowhere near permissive enough, and I don't know which one it's trying to be. I just don't understand why, like, oh, these things are too obnoxious to be in Commander, but these things are fine. Rhystic Study is okay. Just don't you damn play Upheaval. Cyclonic Rift, fine. Just don't you play Upheaval. The thing is, though, Herd of Meese, the thing about Commander is that defining fun is very ephemeral. There's no one definition of fun, which is why I think the ban list should either be way more permissive to allow more people to have fun, or way less permissive to allow more people to have fun. I think the place they have it is a very unhappy medium. They're going to double bolt here? Oh my god, they're going to double bolt here. What a wild game we're dealing with here. So they have one card in hand, it's a Ragavan, and they have one land. What a game. To some people, fun is zero sum. I know, but that's just factually incorrect, right? They're going to dash again? Nah, Commander's not ruining Magic. That's like saying casual kitchen table is ruining Magic. Like, it's just not how that works. Commander players ruin prices for cards for sure. But Commander players pumping the prices of certain cards that would not see play otherwise anyway is not necessarily a bad thing, in my opinion. Yeah, I hate Sol Ring being legal in Commander. If anyone cares about any opinion I have on Commander, Sol Ring being legal in Commander is, I think, one of the most egregious things I've ever heard of. That's just insane and unacceptable. No block, huh? Sure. If there's going to be a Spell Pierce, I would rather it be on my Stone Rain. Do I even cast this as a Stone Rain? Probably not. I understand that Gab Tools, Commander, and Kitchen Table is Magic is a valid thought. No, they bother me too, Carrion Lich. They're just not in every precon. I don't know what's legal in Commander entirely. I know some of the cards that I'm very annoyed are not legal. I didn't know that Mana Vault, Mana Crypt, or Grim Monolith were legal because I don't play the format. But so anyway, the thing is, there may be a large number of people that play Commander and Kitchen Table, but those formats don't necessarily need to be very well curated. There's no stakes on the... Did they really draw Murktide? No flippin' way. Oh my god. We're gonna die? Yeah, we're dead. There's no out. We're dead. Fuck. What a game. That Ragavan... So unreasonable. Okay, boarding and rest in peace again. I deserve it? Leave lands alone. The way they monkeyed me in that game, I deserve it? Sure. You got it, bud. I mean, of things that drive me absolutely batty, is just, like, at minimum, why is Commander exactly a 99+1 format except for some Commander or some companions? Like, what is that? Oh, no sideboards. Why? Wouldn't that be more fun? No sideboards, no wishing. No getting outside the game cards. That is unacceptable. Why? Wouldn't that just be fun? No, I understand carrying Lich, but they've not carried over plenty of things from, quote, actual EDH. Because Liliana is an edict against Murktides, so that's probably something we need. We need a mana symbol format. Actually, I've had one opportunity in my life to create, quote unquote, a format. And I created a format that was called American Highlander. All right. All right. Mulligan. Now, I don't have the answer for Ragavan, but keep bottom Shadowspear. I mean, I do have Engineered Explosives, but we have to play the Drossforge on one. Mox Opal being banned has been great for the format. I think if they hadn't banned Mox Opal when they did, they would have had to ban it by now. I mean, I would think so, Kurt Bros, but I don't know. I'm just not ready for that level of... I don't want people to be invested in my opinion on something like that. I am scared. Oxmopal. Yeah. Good draw. Unless they just monkey me to death all game. Is coffee or tea better EV? Whichever one you feel like or enjoy more. For me, the answer is always coffee. I hate basically all tea except for iced tea. It's fucking card, man. Like, this isn't even a great monkey. It's just so frustrating. EE on one opponent. Dodge that. Okay, so we can get a swamp. And then we can Vindicate that next turn? I like this. So the bridges don't have Indestructible anymore. Still artifacts, just not have Indestructible. This might have been a bad play. Thought Great Furnace was banned in Modern. You thought wrong. So, am I supposed to go crack Soul Guide Lantern, hold priority, engineer explosives? Probably. Nah, I just shouldn't have played this. That was a mistake. I mean, this one was from me, guys, so it's... Sure. Alright, that's a good sign. Them losing an island is a big deal for them. They don't have a lot. If they have Murktide here, we're okay. We're very okay, actually. Yep, they're going for it. Opponent, you fool! Who the hell requested this? Last God. This is amazing. Terror Time Again by Sky Cycle from the Scooby-Doo Zombie Island movie. Word. It's got a quality like Mega Man X soundtrack sound effect. Like sound to it. Opponent, you fool! You've turned my mountain into a mountain, but it already was a mountain. Bigualius. Oh, no problem, Kurt Bros. Happy to be here. Thanks for joining. Grab Kaheera. Alright, opponent, you have no blue sources. Go. Enjoy your lack of blue. Well, this isn't Blue Moon that we're against. This is Blue-Red Murktide. But I agree with your point. Their deck full of blue-blue cards definitely occasionally has a weakness against Blood Moon. Might as well just equip this. If they have Bolt or Unholy Heat, it's dead anyway, so... So Sagas are bad draws for us, but Karn is really good. Fuck. God, there's like... I still have all 4 bolts in the deck right now? Fuck it. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck off. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, future video watchers. What in the fuck? Fucking Ragavans, man. Just being tilty and shitty. I'm just I don't like being like this. We have 4 lightning bolts in the deck and like, yeah. So it's just everything about that stupid card. Yeah, Hex Girls, this is pretty great. The hell is this from? Same movie? Otherwise, it would be underpowered. All right. That's a take. This is only 1 extra damage per turn for the moment, so we'll leave it for now. Honestly, if we just draw the lightning bolt, we might be fine. They got the bridge. Well, the biggest problem is they might just have a second. You know what? I just don't care anymore. Get me out of here. I don't care. Yeah, that game was going to be obnoxious. So 1 and 2, we're doing okay, but that was unbelievable. Yeah, with Ragavan, there's so many ways that they could have fixed, quote-unquote, fixed it. So many ways that it could be, like, just so much less obnoxious. If it didn't have dash, if the treasures weren't permanent mana, but instead only lasted until end of turn. Yeah, if you had to choose between the two, yeah, that would be a reasonable fix too. Oh well. Anyway. All right, there we go. PT Pool. Zane is not great on the draw, but I don't think I'm throwing it back in the dark. No companion on the other side. Razorvenge Thicket. Bogles? Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, we're not playing any magic, but I do have 2 excellent spell lands. You know what? I'm just happy for a different play pattern, Freak. I really am. Like, I'm not even upset. Like, not even a little bit. I really, really couldn't care less. In fact, they're going to discard this Lingering Souls, which we're going to get to flashback on turn 2. So, like, I mean, they could choose not to play the Ephemerate to, quote, brick my, like, Lingering Souls until turn 3, but I think the fact that I drew a card on turn 1, they should probably Ephemerate here. Also, I feel like this is Gyruda combo deck. Well, they don't have a companion, so it can't be. Unless the Gyruda combo deck doesn't play Gyruda as the companion. Oh, is this the deck? This is the deck. Oh, this is the deck. So the Gyruda deck I played against before wasn't this? Okay, this is the deck. They hit a grief. You're dead AF? I'm not dead. I'm dying, but I'm not dead. They've had Gyruda and a grief. Not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I don't know. I got a Lingering Souls in my graveyard too, like a second one. It's like we got lots of turns in theory. Eldritch Evolution. For the Spark double? Is that what they're getting? I would assume. Wisp Weaver Angel. Sure. They could have attacked me first, right? With the Gyruda? Can't Spark double copy? They could have copied the Gyruda. They can kill if they don't attack. Okay. I believe you. Streamer advantage, Gorilla King. You can't beat a streamer. And you can't fix stupid. We take the 4, go block, block. Yeah, we're waiting on a dam. Yeah, we have dam is out, so we're not out of this yet. It's an extra card draw. I don't know, one of these.
Some folk will never eat skunk, but then again some folk will, like Cletus the slack-jawed yokel.
Hey, what's going on this side?
Well, I can get their lands. All right. We got one last shot. Sorry. Nice turn 6 kill, opponent. I deem your combo deck acceptable in the modern format. Obviously, this is not what they're supposed to do. Nope. So, rip. Drannith. Thoughtseize. Yep, okay. Technically, Lightning Bolt could mess them up early in the game. Alright. Soul's good. Was Cleansing Wildfire a Stone Rain at the end there? Did they get anything? Did anyone pay attention? I was only looking at what card I drew because we were trying to draw out. I don't think they did. I'm assuming they play like a 5-color mana base. There were 3 lands at the end? Okay, so Cleansing Wildfire is probably not good enough. And frankly, neither is Boom Bust, but... Oh, E seems bad, thank you. You're right. And Prismatic Ending. Cleansing Wildfire is at least a cantrip. So Rip stops some of their combo Gorilla King. It does not stop a Gyruda trigger from grabbing things that Gyruda trigger has flipped over. However, if you paid attention to the rest of their combo, it involved, the goblins in the Neoform. No. So, it depends on what you mean by, quote, stops their combo. No, it doesn't stop Gyruda from doing its thing. Yes, Cage would, but Cage doesn't if there's also Rest in Peace in play, which is hilarious. So you have to be very careful about all of these. Yeah. All right. So this seems like a terrible matchup for us, but maybe. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Turn 2 Mana Disruption. I mean, this is about as good as it's going to get. Yeah, maybe Dry Boomer. Maybe I should have gone that direction instead. If I knew a little bit better, like, what they were going to board into, too, like, that would be... There's a chance we get a game 3, so... Opponent mulls to 5, and we've got a Thoughtseize, so this should break them up a little bit. Solitude, Malakir, Rebirth, Evolution. But they don't have the black mana right now. But taking the Rebirth means they just have a single Solitude to play with. Yeah, we take the Rebirth here. So they don't have 3 lands either. All of your kisses do. She has, and she's been loving it. As Cat's been all over the mono green Eldrazi deck. Apparently, it has been very PogChamp. Oh, I can't Cleansing Wildfire off that. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's all fine. It's all gonna be fine. I didn't screw up massively, only hugely. All right, let's lose the game. Okay, really good draw. Not that good, but pretty good. Is it possible this ends up fixing their mana more? It is, but the most important thing is the next thing we get is a Soul Guide Lantern, which is going to mess with their combo. Okay, so they got green instead of having green-white, so that's good for us. That's what we were looking for, something along that line. It's a good thing no one's playing Lavadart. So we know 3 out of 5. 3 out of 6. Next turn we get another Saga. Classic combo deck. Yeah, maybe Liliana is good. Maybe Lingering Souls is the wrong way to look at this. We're just mana disruption, outs, and game win. I'll keep a second Souls over the Karn. No, the Karns must be excessive, right? If we're ever getting the 4 mana, we've basically won the game. Yeah. All right. Seems good. Definitely not. Opponent mulls to 6. Good. Oof. We're going to 5. Alright, opponent, you must go to 5. It's mandatory. They keep their 6. Damn. Alright, keep double bolt, I guess. I don't want Dam in my hand because they'll remove it. Yeah, alright. Good luck, Godspeed, little hand. Come on, opponent, miss. Yes! So now we go past the turn. Next turn we play Drannith with double bolt back up. Oh, or Rest in Peace with double bolt back up. This is way harder for them to remove. Hello! Let's game! Not necessarily. They could just slow roll up to enough mana, start casting stuff. In theory. It's a good draw, though. What is opponent's combo? So they Neoform or Eldritch Evolution either a Grief or a Solitude after playing Malakir Rebirth or Ephemerate to keep it around. So, okay. So imagine a Solitude Grief deck where you play Ephemerate, Malakir Rebirth, all that crap, right? And then, once you keep that creature, you now have a creature with CMC 4 or 5. Now you're going to Neoform and or Eldritch Evolution it. That's fine. And turn it into a larger creature. Oh, crap. They can EE that. Yep. If they have Eldritch Evolution, they can get Garuda. If they have Neoform, though, it's not good enough. Spark double. Man, I wish I could double bolt here. Well, that's frustrating. Oh my god. Yeah, the Emecute. Emercute. Yes. Me? Yeah, Eldrazi Mimic is definitely the most huggable Eldrazi. It looks like a dog. Oh my god, they're gonna play Grief. Rats. Oh. Okay, so they take probably the souls. We make a construct. I mean, it's not bad, Laney. Oh, I saw you beat Spike today. Awesome job, friend. I was telling his chat you are a prolific brewer, and then you showed back up to say that you are you. So Shadowspear is actually going to race him really nicely here, huh? Unless they have Solitude in hand. Then we're going to get got really badly. It looks like they're F6'd. Yeah. But I can't interact with their combo anymore, so if they have it, they may be able to kill me here. But they might not know that. They need specifically Eldritch Evolution to be able to combo from here. Neoform won't do it. Yeah, I've had my fair share of 9th to 16th places. The worst is when you go 18th on Breakers and like 2 people in top 8 has the same record as you. That happened to me at least once, and I was like, what the flip? Like, what is this? And like, obviously, like, the system is very fair and balanced. Everyone understands how it works. Like, it's totally above board. There's no, but it's just like one of those moments where you're like, ugh, why? Why though? Opponent is choosing. Oh, they're gonna Neoform. So as I said, this is not quote good enough. But what are they getting off of it? Because whatever it is. Oh fuck! Ah. Well, they did put me to 17, so they gave me more time. But like, opponent, why? Oh, it has lifelink. No. All right, let's Rampant Growth since they gave us the time. Tribal Flames is a hell of a card. That's a really bad draw here. Yeah, on some level, that's kind of how Face-to-Face does it in Toronto. X and 2 records in their 1Ks, you always get paid out like your entry, which is really nice. Ugh, no, we're doing the thing. We're flooding out on sideboard cards. I mean, I guess if we die to this, like, clearly we deserve it. The hell? Oh, they're gonna Ephemerate? Fuck. Nope. Resto. Alright, we're dead there. Man, what a tilt. And they hit exactly 4 lands and were able to take the game there. Wow. 5-0 into 1-3. Alright, well, we got one more match, friends. Thanks for coming along on the adventure with me. Getting sacked in this league. Jund player with the Crime Punishment, 4-color Scourge Shadow, new combo deck. Yeah, Magic's gonna do magic. I'm just really annoyed that we lost the 5-0 league recording. But that's all right. Exactly, Fusion Blaze. That one wasn't even they had at all, right? Like, they could still have comboed through what we had set up in theory. They just, like, mid-ranged us to death. With a bunch of cards that I wasn't ready for them to just, like, start hard casting because they drew exactly what, you know? You wish MTGO let us do Team Unified events? I mean, that would be fun. That's a fun format. It's a semi interesting thing to try to get a team together for. All right, let's get our 50 play points back. Back to mortal status. Yeah, I'll keep this in the... Even against the Luris deck, I'll keep this. If they IOK, they can't take the Boom Bust. We have Lightning Bolt for Ragavan. Oh, did we find Burn? Looks like it. Could be Burn, could be Life Total Control. Nobody knows. Nobody knew Burn. So good. So fast. This is definitely Life Total Control. I don't know. They didn't play a Bobble. I'm not going to take your assertion. It might just be one of the wily Burn players who actually registered Luris. Could be Red Tron. I really doubt it. All these other ideas were totally reasonable, but Red Tron, I mean, come on now. Let's not be crazy. 59 mountains, 1 Source Spear. I think we've proven that to be incorrect. Mardu. Nobody actually plays Life Total Control? I've seen people register it.
Crush the freedom
Thanks to follow
fighters
there,
before the
Captain
start of the
Milkers.
rainy season.
Bump
And
in the
remember,
night.
a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
So this is like the actual Mardu burn list, huh? I like it. I actually have 2 bolts in my hand. All right. There's a reason to do this way. Yeah, of course he would do that. I mean, you were playing Luris and you opened with Foundry Ragavan, so like they drew 4 lands this game. I mean, I don't want to bitch about it, but like, good God, am I unlucky with this? They drew 4 lands to our double Stone Rain hand. Uh-huh. Gonna take more than that, opponent. I guess they're playing Bump in the Night, so whatever list this is incentivized to run more lands. Okay, opponent. They saved their Swift Spear just to let it die. Sure. Well, we've got very straightforward decisions from here. We're going to get Shadowspear, and we're going to try to attack. And if that works, we're going to win. Oh, Freak, you're here right now. Let me... We got to get the... Yeah, at the end of the game, the team with the most points on the board is going to win. I love me some John Madden quotes. always used to tell my players that we are here to win. And you know what, Al? When you don't win, you lose. They're going to have Boros Charm, huh? Oh, no. Not right away. That announcer has not played golf. He's a football announcer. Come on now. Try to keep up. No! They have Searing Blaze? Oh my god. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me with this. Yep. I really hope that wasn't necessary for the kill. And we don't have Elixir in the main deck. I mean, there's nothing for it. Like, we get this. We do this. And we pray. They have one card in hand, one top deck. We've got a Bolt. They gotta have a burn spell. Creatures won't do it. Paying costs. Skewer? Light. We survived. They played land, right? Yeah. And they hit double 3-drops. Last card in hand was a land, so they get to suspend Riftbolt. Oh, it's actually not over. That's the scary thing. It's going to depend on what we draw, because we're gaining 6 here, and they have 6 damage next turn. So that doesn't work, Canada, man. You can't suspend Riftbolt. It's not in their hand. Oh, it's so good. And then check out how we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game in style. We're going to win this game in style. I'm not winning. I'm losing with style. Bustin'.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Drawn out to that one opponent. Land total control. I'm still waiting on Spike to play 3-land control. 3-land 7 mana control. I'm waiting. I'm ready. It's gonna happen, I guarantee it. The Blind Tron Lake? That was when he made partner. In theory, I should figure out what I'm going to do when I make partner. Do you ever think we'll get a Bear in Glory? Maybe in an unset. That'd be a fun card. Bear and Glory, also acceptable. This is nowhere near good enough. They kept their 7. This is closer. Yeah. Roy is also unbelievably smart, freak. Roy helps me be a better Magic player and a better person. It's a very good friend. Well, in this case, Roy is talking about Jigglypuff MTG. did you not see the preview stuff for it, Fusion Blaze? Conceptually, I think it's pretty banging. So what was Swiftspear? Swiftspear was a 2-point burn spell. Okay, that's good. That's a good conversion for us. Only 2 points is good. Reach out. They're not bricking, are they? It's the Space Carnival. Space Carnival is the new unset. Alright, a little late, but should be pretty good here. So, I could be concerned about playing the Shadowspear here in case they have Smash the Smithereens, but I already have a Goldmire Bridge, so if they wanted to just burn me, they could. All are of the hive mind, and the hive mind is of all. So saith the combo players. Card better require someone to talk like a carnival barker. Listen, I love talking like a carnival barker. I drove my music manager crazy on one of my contracts with the fact that I was so authentically enthusiastic about it. We had this stupid thing we had to do on the cruise ship where they had this net in the lobby, but like on the 12th floor. Oh, we got the 2-3. Crushed that burn deck. I'll tell my story in a second. But yeah, so the run back on the Mardu deck, unfortunately, we ran into a lot more sort of serious archetypes, let's say. I mean, we got absolutely slammed in that blue-red Murktide matchup, so that was really unfortunate. The Jund player played really, really well in those games, had the crime punishment, which was the perfect read to completely demolish us on a level that I was not prepared for. So yeah, this deck definitely is a little bit vulnerable to opposing engineered explosives and or crime punishment. So if those are severely on the uptick in the metagame right now, I would caution trying to play this deck. But other than that, I mean, this is super fun. Karn, Scion of Urza showed its strength in a whole bunch of places. There were a lot of games and matches that we got like very, very close to winning. So don't forget blue-red. The Jund dude owned us like Alaska owns Oil Reserve. What? I didn't forget the blue-red or the Jund player, so I don't. Anyway. Yeah, this is super fun. It sort of has like a land, like aggressive against their lands angle. Lingering Souls is super reasonable every time we've played it. This card is really, really good right now. So if you can find good shells for Lingering Souls, try them out. I really liked Spike's one rack deck that I played the other night, and this one is also just really fun with Lingering Souls. And Karn is reasonable too, somehow. Karn has like that Boomer Jund energy of just being like 4 CMC. What? You can't resolve things like that in Modern, but you can, and some of them are really powerful and hard for opponents to deal with. Obviously, this still will die to Unholy Heats, but you can harass their mana and such. So just get lucky with the number of lands your opponents draws after you mess with them, and be more lucky in certain places than I was. And if you are in the future watching this on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos that you are interested in. And I will see you